Today we are going to learn Class 6 Science, Curiosity, Chapter 1, The Wonderful World of Science. Let us begin with a simple question. Have you ever looked at the sky and wondered why stars shine, or watched a plant grow and thought about how it happens? If yes, then you are already thinking like a scientist, because science begins with curiosity. As human beings, we are naturally curious, and from childhood we start asking questions about everything around us. This is exactly what science is all about. Science is a way of thinking, observing, and understanding the world we live in. It is like a big adventure where we explore, ask questions, and try to find answers. Science is everywhere. It is present in the tiny grains of sand, in the tall mountains, in forests, oceans, and even in the vast space above us. There is always something new and exciting to discover. In fact, science can be compared to a giant jigsaw puzzle. Every new discovery adds a new piece to that puzzle. But the interesting thing is that this puzzle never ends. Every answer leads to new questions, and sometimes we even realize that our earlier understanding was wrong and needs to be changed. This is how science keeps growing and improving over time. As we move ahead in this chapter, we begin by exploring our own planet Earth, which is the only planet known to support life. It has a wonderful variety of plants and animals that survive in different environments. You might have seen a seed growing into a plant or a caterpillar changing into a butterfly. These changes make us think, how do living things grow and survive? To grow, all living beings need food. In a diverse country like India, food itself is very interesting because we have so many different dishes. This makes us curious about what food is made of and how we can find out its components. Along with food, water is essential for life. Have you ever jumped into a puddle during rain or wondered how rain occurs? Water shows some very interesting properties. When cooled, it turns into ice, and when heated, it changes into steam. We also experience hot and cold in our daily lives, like drinking cold water in summer or warm water in winter. Understanding these changes and sensations is also a part of science. If we look around, we find many different objects like paper, metal keys, plastic rulers, rubber erasers, clothes, and utensils. All these are made of different materials. Science helps us understand what these materials are and how they can be separated or used in different ways. This shows that science is not just limited to books, it is deeply connected with our daily life. Science also encourages us to look beyond Earth. We can ask questions about the sun, the moon, and the millions of stars in the sky. The universe is full of mysteries waiting to be explored. The more we observe, the more questions come to our mind, and this keeps our learning journey alive. Now, an important question arises. How do we find answers to our questions? Science follows a step-by-step process called the scientific method. For example, if your pen stops writing, first you observe the problem. Then you ask why it stopped. Next, you make a guess, such as the ink might be finished. After that, you test your guess by checking the refill. Finally, you find out the real reason. This simple process of observing, questioning, guessing, testing, and concluding is called the scientific method. The steps of the scientific method are very clear. First, we observe something carefully. Then we ask a question about it. After that, we make a possible guess or hypothesis. Next, we test this guess through experiments or further observations. Finally, we analyze the results to see if our guess was correct. This is exactly how scientists work. But science is not only done by scientists in laboratories. In our daily life, many people use the scientific method without even realizing it. A cook may try to find out why the dal spilled from the cooker. A bicycle mechanic may check why a tire is flat. An electrician may examine why a bulb is not working. All of them observe, think, test, and find solutions. This means that anyone who follows this method is working like a scientist. Science is also a collaborative process. Scientists often work together in teams and share their ideas. Similarly, we can also learn better by discussing with our friends and helping each other. Learning science becomes more enjoyable when we explore and discover things together. The most important thing in science is to keep asking questions. Science begins with why and grows with curiosity. The more questions we ask, the more we understand the world around us. There are many things we still do not know, and they are waiting to be discovered. We may not find all answers immediately, but that is part of the journey. In the end, science is like a joyful exploration, just like children enjoying the rain. It is full of excitement, discovery, and learning. So always stay curious, observe your surroundings carefully, and never stop asking questions. Because to become a wise person, you must be a why person. Are you ready to begin this exciting journey of science? Let us get started.